Hello, everybody. This is N back for y'all today. First time we're trying out another new game that hasn't been on stream before, although I've played plenty of. Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord, but we're not really playing Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord today. We are playing a full conversion kind of mod that recently came out, and it is called Bannerlord Online. I'm sure some of you have heard it by now, but yeah, I've been playing it. It's really cool, and yeah, I had a great moment just a couple of hours ago, just farming with some people, chilling. I was playing this song at the very end, and all the wheat we planted had become gold, and yeah, it was pretty amazing. Pretty amazing, if you ask me. And I actually made a Harvest Time song from Bannerlord that I just wrote up. I haven't really tested it, you know. It's a very rough draft, but we'll try it out as I'm harvesting to see how it goes. You know, spice it up a little. But anyways, good to go in. Good to try this now. And but I was just say this since it's the first time streaming Bannerlord on our channel. I don't know exactly how it's gonna run, so you know, that can be a little scary. Streaming a game for the first time, but you know, I hope it works out great. Like you know, Shadow of War pleasantly surprised me by how well it loaded. So let's get into it. Let's try it out. Real good. Oop. Accidentally full screen my thing. Alright. So let's get into it. Oh. Yeah, I feel like my camera should be lower. But let's get into the service section. Let's do it, man. Let's go crazy. This is Bannerlord Online. One of the first really big full conversion mods for Mount and Blade Bannerlord. And it's pretty dang good, I can tell you that. If you don't know, you know now. So, I'm gonna play on North American server. And yeah. I'm decently far into it. Oh my gosh, there's a fight going on, let's help him out. Because that looks like a tough fight. So I have 10 troops with me. My main guy is equipped with some decent stuff. As decent as you can get at this point, I think. But yeah, we're gonna help out these guys. Hopefully we don't die too hard. Get these looters. 5 seconds in and we're already in a battle against a giant looter horde. And well, we won. Did anybody of my guys die? Hope not. Okay, we didn't lose anybody. Sweet. Losing soldiers in this mode kind of sucks because they take a while to upgrade, man. I've only just now started getting some soldier upgrades going in my army. And yeah, so besides that, this is Bannerlord Online. And see, we play on the same standard Call Radio map as Bannerlord, but there's no fast forwarding, there's no pausing. The whole server plays on a constant speed. And yeah, so there's like 500 people in the server right now, or even more on the North American server. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. So these are all real people you see on the map. As long as they're not called looters, those are real people. And that's not to mention people just on the map, people in cities, people in villages. And yeah, so there's a lot of people. And but everybody starts out in near the town of Zyanica, the city of Zyanica. So this kind of like southern region in the Empire is the most populous area. Because if you go to the corner areas of the map, you know, to like the other factions lands, you're probably not gonna see too many people. But in the southern zone, yes, there's a lot of people going about their business. I have seen some people with some big armies, some impressive armies. I've seen people with like 60 troops in their party. Pretty impressive. I've managed to get to a party limit of 12. I actually just upgraded that. I just got one more party slot recently. And so yeah, if you go in your party and your inventory screen, your character screen, anything like that, just know that time goes on. If you're in a village, you're in a city, the world still ticks. So that's the kind of like crazy thing, that they actually got this all to work just fine. Everybody plays on the same speed. And the only enemies right now you can fight are looters, but sometimes there's a lot of them, and they can actually pile in on you. Even when you're already in a battle, there's a lot of looters in the area, they can pile in on you and mess your day up. But as long as you're in a more populated region, hopefully people come and help you. Usually people are pretty good about that. I've noticed that I have not been like abandoned quite yet. I've lost definitely, and you know, lost my whole army at this point a couple times to looters. But it's okay, because you don't really lose anything. You don't get captured. You just get sent back to the nearest city if your whole party dies, which is pretty forgiving. So by no means this is really like a hard mod. It's just fun, honestly. It's good fun. Like me and these guys, we're gonna try and track down this 21 looter group. Try and fight it. You can see some other guys already in battle. I could join their battle and help them out. But it looks like they're probably fine with the number of troops they have. But look, we're gonna have like another battle right next to theirs. We got Carter, Uzet, and me, and Gablosa in this. It's just cool to see everybody, man. To see different people doing their own thing, helping each other out, farming and stuff. And farming is like probably the best thing about this mod. Farming is surprisingly fun. Just how fast it is. You can farm and get money from it. And just how many players there are. You know, really cool. It's like that guy has some like Imperial trained infantrymen, which are awesome. That's really good for like him. Oh yeah, we smoked these guys. We didn't lose a single troop in this battle. My guys killed like 2 units the other guy had. This Carter guy had so many nice troops. Look, he has Khuzaits. I see like a lot of Khuzait troops. I think they're popular just because they're mounted and they can easily kite looters. Looks like a guy next to us is actually kind of losing a battle, but he's being helped out plenty now. One thing I wish they would add is if we could actually each have our own individual banners, that'd be awesome. Because right now we all have this like plain gold and brown eagle flag. I'd like to see that changed. It'd be good to personalize our parties a bit more. Be like, hey, it's that guy, he has that flag, that banner. And of course, the other main issue of this mod is that it's not a whole lot of content. It's pretty much just fight looters, trade, go to different towns, explore the map, farm, and that's mainly it. You can go to the arena too and fight in matches against other players, which I can show off. You can visit the tavern, but there's not really anything to do at the tavern besides do the initial story quest line of this game, of this mod. There's like an initial storyline that you follow that gives you some initial money and tells you basically all the mechanics of the game. And if you want to go to the arena fight, just talk to the arena master, you sign up for a fight, and he'll fit you in when he can. And you can actually watch people in the arena fight. It's really cool. That guy's really small. He died. But really cool if you could do like full tournament brackets and have like a lot of people come in to watch. Like, you know, even especially if they're like really good players, you could be like, oh man, that's so intense. But the people in these arenas are not like the the craziest. That's because I don't think that a lot of the hardcore Bannerlord multiplayer players don't play this mod, but it's actually pretty nice doing some PvP sometimes. Because there's not many uber skilled people that are gonna mess your day up completely. And there's chat. There's a global chat. There's a local chat, I believe. Not really easy to tell. Oh my gosh, we're just fighting for a fist. Oh no, we do have weapons. Kind of smoking this guy somehow. Oh, just on distance management, I kind of owned him. Oh yeah, and you get paid for winning. $100. Then hey, you win a match, get to see some more people going. You want to tussle? You want to go? Vasky. Let me join our fight. Sign me up. Sign me up, master. I like to train myself on these pillars. Strengthen the fist. Oh, we got bows too. Ow. How did I hit this guy? Got him. Oh, he got messed up. Locked in a straight line into our arrows. So yeah, that's the arena mode. Pretty cool. And you still get the other like lame ass low quality spectators that you normally see in a single player. It'd be cool if we could like actually sit in those stands like all the way around. But I guess they'd have to remove the figures. I don't call them, not really NPCs because they not even really to that degree. And oh, a bunch of people just playing. Oh, just because they got finished a match. But yeah, you equip different weapons each time usually, and you need to release some stress. You can take it out on other players sometimes. You get paid for it. Pretty cool, if you ask me. But I don't do that too much. But just something to mix it up a bit in between the farming and trading and fighting and looters. And this is the tavern. Barman doesn't really do anything but say good day to you. There's nothing really you can do in the tavern except sit down. What I'd really like to see them add is if you could actually play board games with people and bet certain amounts of money on the board game. I think that'd be sweet. I think that'd be a really a way to like keep taverns populated with people. Because right now, people just go to get this quest from this main guy. He's not even here for me because I completed the quest line, but his name's like Goldrick or something. You do like 3 quests for him. Teaches you how to play the game, and that's basically all used at the tavern so far. And you can sit down in it, but not really much to do in the tavern yet. But I'm certainly hoping that they can really get like the board game functionality to work in multiplayer. That'd be sweet. And you can visit any town in the game. Can walk the streets. You can't really talk to vendors or normal people in towns like straight from the menu, like the single player. You have to actually physically walk around in it, which is good because that's what you want people to do. You want people to see each other and interact. Because it's an MMO. Pretty much that's what it is. Not a very fleshed out MMO, but still a great time, honestly. So far, it looks like it's running fine for me, Bannerlord, actually. I start streaming Bannerlord too. Just normally, because I've been playing single player as well recently. On the 1.59 patch, but I had to roll back my save game to 1.58 to play on this mod, which has been worth it. So you come to towns, see other people, and you see these recruits. Usually they're standing still, and you can talk to them and recruit them to your party. If you've gone far enough in the quest line and you have money, and you have party slots open. People have horses they ride on. But I haven't found any good horses yet. The horses you can get, I've seen so far, are really bad. Like you can see this guy's going really slow, basically, on his horse. Because most of the horses in this that you find are pretty ass. But you can see here that there's some Imperial recruits. We can actually recruit one, I believe. So you recruit him for about 80 bucks for a recruit. And he'll just walk off, you know, be like, hey, go to the camp or something, I don't know. I don't know where he goes exactly, you know, but he leaves. And of course, you get the types of recruits are different for each town, each culture town. Some Vlandian towns, you get Vlandian recruits and all that. So mostly you'll see people with Imperial recruits because Imperial towns are most popular. And there's two types of people in every town, NPCs, artisan and a trader. The artisan gives you tasks. He says, if you can find this kind of stuff, I will give you money for it. Because right now you can pick up items from looters you defeat. But there's no way to actually really sell them to vendors, you know, like how you would normally in Bannerlord. So you actually bring specific items that you find from looters to him, and he gives you a reward for it. You look in your journal, and I can see that I've actually been picking up items from him, random items from looters, because I know that these artisans want them sometimes. So I actually have these items in my inventory, and I believe I can just talk to him and be like, hey, take that stuff. And that's free money. He has another quest for me. And we're missing a wooden hammer, okay. So I don't have a wooden hammer, so I can't complete this quest yet, but if we find a wooden hammer from defeating looters, I'll take it, and we can give it to him for a cash reward. That's a way to make a little bit of extra money from fighting looters and stuff like that. And in populous towns like Zionica, there's usually a lot of people at the trader, so you gotta kind of like walk around. I'd say try not to crowd the trader too much. If you're playing the game, try and leave room for people to walk in, because it gets really crowded most of the time. There's actually a wooden hammer here. Can I buy this and give it to the artisan? Because I'm paying 150 for this. And the artisan is going to give me like 460. And you might be actually complete some of these quests with items from you can buy from traders. But I'm pretty positive that for like most of like the different armors and stuff, you can only get from like looters because they're really like low quality. But yeah, I can finish that quest with that wooden hammer spot. Sickle Pilgrim's Hood. Do I have a sickle and a Pilgrim's Hood? I don't have a sickle. Okay. But once again, I could try and look and see if this vendor sells a sickle, and I can make a bit of a profit. Oh hey, that Scots guy. I was actually hanging out with him earlier. We were farming in a remote village. Okay, so there's a sickle, but it is kind of costly. I'll buy it though. Make a little bit of profit, like $100. Yeah, you can see everybody has their unique nicknames. And I read another thing when you make the account for a Bannerlord online. It's like usually that can be like, you know, used as like an RP name. I was gonna do like an RP name for like Encabloso. My character's name is Encabloso, my username. I was gonna do like Encabloso the Fearless or something now, something generic. Just so it's more like RP wise, but oh, I clicked the wrong button. So I actually wasted my money on that sickle. But I do have the items for this one too, so that works out fine. But yeah, so you just see a bunch of people with like their like usernames, their online usernames basically. Oh, it doesn't need anything. Okay. Guess he's out of task for a while. I'll probably have to go to another artisan or something. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what you do in towns. Now let's show you some of the other stuff. I'd actually like to make a YouTube video, to be honest, of showing off Bannerlord online. I'm sure that plenty of people have already done that. you know, since like the day after it's come out. But I'd still like to, you know, show it off because it's a really cool game. Really cool mod, rather. It's like it's the first huge mod for Bannerlord, in my opinion. Like, really kind of like, wow, this changes a lot, you know. So it's impressive. Alright, so these kind of like 4 lower cities are some of the most visited for farming. So how you do the farming aspect of this mod is you go to a village, you talk to the headsman to get the job to do farming, then you do your farming task, and when you're done with farming, you say, I'm tired of farming, I'm done. You talk to the headsman, get your money, and that's how you farm. I can see a lot of people with horses parked around. There's these odd animals around here, gooses and ducks and pigs. You can't hit them or anything. You talk to the headsman of the village, and there's some like useless dialogue for some NPCs that they have. Like, I think this is useless dialogue. I don't think there's actually a financial that you can talk to yet. And I think for like another guy, if you try to sell items to a trader, it tells you you need a trading license to do this actually. But I don't know if there's actually a trading license you can get. I haven't seen anything about getting a trade license, but as you can see, this is the farm zone. You can see there's maybe like 30 people out here, 20 to 30 people out here for just farming as a community, and it's really cool. People just go ham. They just farm like crazy. It's beautiful. But basically, one of the best jobs to do is to just grab a jug of water, because water is by far the most necessary. You need the most. You need a lot of water carriers compared to other jobs for farming, because each plant needs like 3, I'd say, sessions of being watered to be turned into fully grown wheat. In order to grow fully into, you know, nice golden wheat like that can be actually harvested, because green stuff can't be harvested yet until it's watered. So you have to initially water the soil, then you plant the seeds, and the seeds grow into the sprouted wheat. And then you have to water the sprouted wheat like one time, and then you have to wait a bit until it's dry again. You water it again, and then after that, usually it's good to be harvested by somebody else. And for each time you do a job, so like each time I water this soil or water a plant, that's 20 gold for watering, for example. And each job has a different amount of pay. Harvesting is the most lucrative. It's also usually the most time consuming, next to gathering water, because you can only harvest a certain amount of wheat at once in your like backpack, and then you have to bring it back to the storage shed, drop it off, and then go back out to the field to harvest more. But it is the most lucrative. Like per harvest, you get 40 gold. So you see a lot of people usually like on bigger farms, you know, they try and cut stuff down immediately. But honestly, since there's like so much watering work to usually be done all the time, for my money, like watering is just like the best money you can get, because there's always something to be watered, but there's not usually always something to be harvested. And for each water trip, you can like water something 6 times for the amount of water you can carry in a jug before you have to refill it. So you're basically making 120 gold for every trip you make. And it's just cool to see all the people, you know, walk down to the river, get the water from the river, and then you just pour it on some plants. And there's usually 2 farming fields for each village, as you can see here. And I'll actually head over to this field and help this guy out. This is all watered, ready to be planted. It actually looks like this is all watered. They've been doing a good job watering this. So they actually don't need very much help. So yeah, before I actually started streaming, I was playing this before. For a couple hours before I was streaming. And it was just like 4 of us on a remote village near like, I think it was Rote or something. We're on a village. And it was just like the 4 of us. And We all went into this village. I started like holding a field down, and slowly people, kind of filtered in to help me out with the field, and I hoed basically the whole field in nice little straight lines. I did like 4 lines, and then we all started watering it, planted the seeds, then we kept watering it, But then until every piece of wheat was golden, then we went all crazy with harvesting the wheat, and it was just such a good time, man. It doesn't sound like that crazy, but when you're in like that setting with like, just working a field with like, and these big fields are kind of hectic. But if you get like to a smaller field and just work it with friends, and these weren't even friends of mine, they were just like random people. But just like having a smaller amount of people, it feels more intimate, more, close. You feel closer to the people you're working with, as opposed to these people. Like I probably won't know any of these guys' names, but like that guy I saw earlier, the Scots lad, we were working that farm together, and it was great. I made fat cash off it too. I made like 6K off of just like hoeing the field, watering it, planting seeds, then eventually harvesting. And it's just great because like for that too, there's people constantly harvesting on this big field, but when there's a smaller amount of people, we actively try to do all the steps before any of us starts harvesting. So we'll hoe a field, plant the seeds, water the plants, then when it's all done and grown, we go ham at it with sickles and harvest it up. And it's just a great way to spread the work too, because then everybody gets a chance to do everything. As to opposed to like a big field, I'm usually just watering most of it. And you can see some people have like weird faces. Some people have like the face paint on. Kind of scary. This is my character. I try to make it like as close to me as I can, I guess. Then I have my, mustache, facial hair combo. This is the best I could come up with. But yeah, that's my character, that's my face, Yeah, just needs some longer hair. No game has my hair usually. Pretty much no game. It's alright, it's a fine looking character, and also what's cool about this game is like, I actually feel like, it's cool to like customize your character, because in Bannerlord they have the armor, and then you're like walking around towns and stuff clothes, as opposed to your like battle armor and stuff. But it really gets like elevated in like this one, because you see people all the time in their regular clothes, and it's like other people too, so they really get to kind of like express their own personality with their different clothes you can wear in Bannerlord. That's honestly one of the best features of all Bannerlord, in my opinion. That like, as opposed to Warband, having like the different 2 sets of clothes for going about towns and villages as compared to the battlefield. It's really nice. It's really immersive. And then sometimes you have people trying to like, manage these fields, give some direction. For the other field I was working on with just the 4 people before I went online, we just did our thing. It was like we all had like a secret, we all just like knew what to do, and it's really kind of just really mix of like satisfying and soothing and relaxing. And I said it on my Twitter, but it was honestly one of the best game experience I've ever had. That moment, harvesting that field, I just had some background game music playing. Summerfield specifically from Fable Anniversary. It's just like, oh, as we harvested that golden wheat, made that cashola, ooh, it was yummy, man. It was wonderful. I actually found this mod for the subreddit for Bannerlord, Mountain Blade subreddit. Not the Bannerlord subreddit, the whole Mountain Blade subreddit, but yeah, that's why I found this. There's a hot post on there, and like, oh, what's this? And I was like, yeah, should I try it? It's like, I'm playing 1.5 right now, 5.9 right now. Do I really want to stop playing my single player game? But then I was like, I'll give it a try, and no regrets at all, man. It's been great. It's also such a thing to try, fun thing to try. If you like multiplayer in Bannerlord, but RP multiplayer as opposed to, you know, combat multiplayer, absolutely try this mod. It'd be sweet one day if they could add like a VoIP or something to this. I think that'd be really impressive. Make it even more immersive so you could talk to people. Of course, then you run into a problem with like annoying people, you know, of course. You'd have to like add in a mute feature somehow too, but it's honestly fine this way too. As you can see, there's just not a lot of people talking. You probably have a lot more people actually talking. Because, you know, everybody wants to work, and so they don't have much time to type and much. So if there's a VoIP feature, you'd hear a lot more people, you know, conversing and role-playing and stuff like that. So that'd be a nice addition they could make. And so the closest thing to this mod that they had in Mountain Blade, the original one, Warband, was a Persistent World. And I played a bit of that, but I didn't get into it very much. But honestly, I think I can get in this one to a lot more, because one thing, graphics are like 10 times better than Warband's, so that helps. It's just a lot nicer to look at, walk around and feel. I mean, just look at my character, man. He's beautiful. You can see everybody else's characters. And yeah, all different armors and stuff you can wear, clothing. And then recently there's, you know, I saw on the subreddit that letter that a bunch of mod teams gave to the Bannerlord devs to, you know, asking to like improve the modability. The devs replied, you know, that they would look into it. They'd have like a meeting on it or whatever. And then like a couple days afterwards, like I think, or even like a day afterwards, like this mod comes out and it's like, okay. Bannerlord? Yeah. Big ass mod potential for this. Because they haven't even done like anything since, you know, they've said like, oh, we'd look into the modding, making it more moddable. Because currently there's some issues, I believe, with like skeletons and stuff and custom skins that modders would appreciate having access to using. And I think like the editor was like kind of buggy too. But yeah, they made this anyway, so I mean, man, I'm happy. Pretty happy already with the mods that have come out for Bannerlord so far. But if they can improve the modability even more, you know, it's just gonna be crazy. I know some people aren't happy with how the game is right now, but I really think in a couple years' time where nobody's gonna be talking about Mountain Blade being like, you know, like, oh, Mountain Blade has all the good mods and stuff, you know. Oh, those crazy expansion mods, you know, full expansion mods, full conversion mods, awesome multiplayer mods, awesome single player mods. They'll come soon enough, I believe, for Bannerlord. Cause look what we're already doing. We're doing farming, bro. We're farming. There's like, you can have 1,000 people like on one server, on one world map, all hanging out. It's tremendous. I mean, I wouldn't even be mad if like the actual Bannerlord team specifically wanted to, you know, support this mod and, you know, help them out with any engine issues or stuff like that, any fixes or things that they can't implement themselves yet. If the Bannerlord development team would help them out with this mod, I'd be perfectly happy with them helping out this mod team, because what they've already done is pretty crazy. I think it's like a Russian mod team that actually developed this, because right now they only have like they have Russian server, EU server, and North American server. But I'm pretty sure it's a Russian team that developed it. And you know, they know how to make games in Russia. Was it Tarkov? Is like a Russian-based game, right? Created by like a Russian company or something. Well, now we got Bannerlord Online. Can't think of any really other Russian games off the top of my head made by Russian studios. But those are the two that immediately come to my mind. Yeah, actually get some seeds to plant because it's a bit of. Oh, there's a guy with a seed bag. I see. Oh, all this soil needs watering too. So like I said, there's always watering work to be done on farms. Always. And right now it's kind of just nice that it's like a complete free-for-all, you know? Like you don't actually have to RP at all, you know, if you don't want to on Bannerlord Online. You can literally just do what you want. Do you want RP? Okay. Do you want to not RP? Okay. And it's just really nice kind of like laissez-faire approach to as far as like rules for the game are concerned, there's none. You know, you can do what you want. Whatever you can manage to do with the mod how it is, you know, go ahead and do it. Do it as much as you want. Do it as little as you want. If you don't want to do farming at all, you want to just hunt looters all the time, you can do that. You know? If you want to sit at the corner of the map and just farm by yourself, all alone on a field, you can do that. It's pretty tremendous. And hell, honestly, I think they could like cut down on the map, like this kind of game type. Because yes, it's possibly like 1,000 players at once, and they usually like at least 500 players on the non-server for what I've seen when I play. Well, honestly, like you go to the corners of the map, it's pretty dead. Like if they could just like keep some like the main faction towns, but like cut off some of the far off edge of the world towns, so they just condense it a little, you know. I think that might like encourage people to go to different parts of the map more. But right now, when you play like at this speed, going across the map, it's kind of like, yeah. Unless you're like doing a full trade playthrough off a big army to protect your stuff from looters, you don't really have any reason to go to far off towns, except for to look for loot, like different trades, goods to buy from traders in different towns. Honestly, I've done that. Not like extensively, but I haven't found really any great stuff to buy. Like there's those crappy horses you can buy for $4,000, but anything besides that, I pretty much have all the good stuff that I've found so far, which is not very good. I have like, you know, decent armor. I've got, not honestly like even an average weapon. I have a hoe that I use as a weapon. It's a two-handed weapon. That's what I use for my primary weapon in battles. You know, I haven't found a sword or anything like that yet. A proper spear, even. Or any horse better than the really bad one you can buy in every town. It's called like an old workhorse or something. It's not very good at all. That's definitely something they could probably pretty easily, you know, fix in future updates of the mod. Just to have more things to buy. Because right now it's like, I don't know what else I'm gonna use my money on, except for like trading stuff. And I don't know if I need to try buying another donkey, which increases your carrying weight. You have very limited carrying weight in this mod compared to how it usually is in Bannerlord. So I bought like one donkey to increase my carrying weight, but when I try to buy a second donkey usually tells me that I have an excess of pack animals or something. So I'm like, huh? But I don't know if that's just like an error message, or if the mod really intends it that no, you can only have one donkey at a time. We'll have to try that out. Well, yeah, so you can see we're just watering the soil right now. Seeds can be planted there. In fact, I'll grab some seeds just to show off some of the other aspects. To get the seeds, you gotta go to this cart over here, pretty much. Grab the seed bag. Get your seeds, and then you can plant. All this stuff needs to be watered, actually. But hoeing and planting seeds are like the lower paying, easier jobs, because you never need to refill your seeds or, you know, get a new hoe or anything like that. You can just keep going for as long as you want, and you don't ever have to, like, you know, go to the river to get water or go back to the storehouse to drop off your wheat that you've collected. Nothing like that. And it's just a jolly old time, man. Jolly old time. Yeah, I'm just gonna plant all these seeds. When all these seeds are planted, we can go back to watering, because there's not much wheat around, as you can see. Even those people walking around with, you know, harvest baskets, not a lot of wheat around. So usually that's like the one thing that too many people harvest wheat, like, because they see that it's worth the most, but in reality they would make more money if they were watering instead of harvesting. Usually just let the wheat grow for a while and then harvest when the wheat starts getting, you know, there starts being a lot of wheat on the field and it's kind of taking up too much room. But as it is right now, people usually, like, to see a wheat plant turn gold, it's like, oh, it can be harvested, so they all rush to get it, and then they just sit around while there's no wheat because they want to, like, you know, just wait around until more wheat turns golden. But in reality, if they watered more, the wheat would grow faster, and the whole cycle, you know, itself would go faster. So honestly, if you're getting into this mod, what I can really suggest for you is just you know, just be a waterer. Just go ham on watering, and you'll make plenty of money, and you're really gonna help out the whole farm by doing that. Because watering is usually the one area that you can point to, like, yeah, we could use more people watering. That's pretty much the one area you can always count on needing more in when you're farming in Bannerlord Online. Ooh. Man, that drink felt really good after talking for pretty heavily. Because I've been explaining this to you guys pretty well. I feel like I'm going ham. Sometimes you see people like, this guy, he's digging. But eventually, if you have too many dirt plots, you won't be able to dig anymore. Because you gotta do other stuff. You can't just have, like, the full field filled up with dirt plots. Only a certain amount. So hoeing is not usually an issue either. Although it does need to be done, especially if you're playing on a farm with fewer people. Because those seeds gotta be planted somehow. Let's just keep on watering. My dog's kind of going crazy. He's walking around. Chillax, bro. So we'll keep farming for a while. And I'll try to show off, like, every aspect of farming. Show off water again. And I'll try and show off some of the other actions. Because I want to show you guys the full facet of farming. Although if I was doing this myself, I would keep watering. And just keep on watering, going crazy. Okay, that's probably good. Alright, so I'll pull out a hoe. Try to show you guys this. So it's F to pick up a tool and G to drop it. And find an open area of soil. And then you just press F to prepare it. But as you can see, too many dirt piles. I can't actually even make any. So yeah, that's how it is. That's for hoeing basically. But as for farming wheat, take the sickle, find a piece of gold and wheat, harvest it up. There's actually a decent amount over here. So we'll harvest some wheat over here. And as you can see, actually this is a really cool part of the mod. Visually, the basket on your back fills up with wheat every time you do it. And eventually your basket will be completely full. And then you have to return it back to the storehouse to just drop off the wheat you have before you can harvest some more. It's actually a really smart design that you can only collect so much wheat at once. I go back to the storehouse by the devs of this. Because if you could just like harvest wheat continually, wheat would disappear like so much even faster than it already does in Bannerlord Online. So I really give an A+ to the devs on that. So you go to this table, storage house, put the harvest there, and then you're good. That's harvesting. And when you're all done with that, say, okay, that's a hard day's work at the field, and I'm pretty much done. Go back to the headsman of the village where you got your job from. Talk about the work you gave me. Tells you how much you made. Say not yet if you want to keep working for more money. Or you can say yes, they don't pay you. And once you've completed your job, you can't pick up tools unless you have the job active. So if you want to continue farming, and you've collected your money, go back and talk to them, ask for the job again, and you can get back to farming. And now we'll go out into the world again, the world map, and we'll try to hunt some looters. And another really cool thing about this mod that benefits from it being Bannerlord as opposed to Mountain Blade. Each character on the map you can see is, you know, how their character actually looks with their full battle kit on. If they're riding a horse, if they're on foot, what weapons they have equipped, what kind of armor they have equipped. So it's actually really sick. Wow, there's a lot of looters over here. I'd honestly like to take on those 7 looters. Because these guys they're gonna win, undoubtedly, in this battle. 18 versus that many, yeah. You know, there's helping out your friends in battles, and then there's like, these guys have this battle on lock, easy. And you don't need to help them at all, you know. Let them take care of their own business, because it does matter, you know, how much you individually contribute to the battle. So if you enter a battle and take all the, you know, the person who's trying to fight the battle on their own, if you enter the battle and kill all the people for them, well then they're not going to get much reward for fighting that battle anyway. So you're kind of like taking away from them. So it's not always the nicest. That's a nice good kill. You get money for killing looters, and usually some equipment. I actually killed all the looters. This is a guy who ran in. Didn't really get much from that, sadly. So if somebody's like outnumbered, yeah, you should definitely help them out. They'll appreciate it. But if somebody's fighting a battle that they should win by themselves for a looter, it's usually best to just leave them off. As long as they're not about to be ambushed by a bigger party of looters. So we'll go like this guy right here. Perfect example. Twitch Dad TV. He's fighting 5 looters. He has 10 troops. Let him fight it. Let him do his thing. He'll be safe. And it's not even that big a deal if you lose. It sucks to lose troops, but you're not gonna lose items or money or anything like that, really. And yeah. So I think the place I was farming earlier, off stream, was Agoska, probably, where I was. Ooh, 12 looters. So like, that's ideal right there, like what I want to fight, 12 looters. But you have to be careful. Just make sure there's no looters like really close when you actually engage them, because they will dogpile on you. Oh, as you see, as I said on my party screen, we actually reached the looters, so. And when you engage a party, there's like a 20-second kind of like grace period where if other people want to come in, enemies or friends, they can walk into the battle before the battle ever commences. Oop. One of my archers got knocked out, but that's okay if it's just a knockout. Thankfully we didn't lose him. We get to level up. So yeah, the main thing is, hopefully you don't lose, you don't actually have soldiers die. So getting upgraded soldiers is really a big help. And of course there's a loot at the end of battles. I usually take it, just in case we find a artisan that wants some of the stuff. And we keep looking for fights. And then we click out here a second to make sure my bitrate's all going good. Yes, that is perfectly fine bitrate. Problem. That's all good. So this kind of whole area near Rotage, Omeris, and Metes to Zionica. Kind of like the Heartland region of the map. It's where you're gonna see the most people. And yeah, around Zionica and stuff like that, John Maris, you're not usually gonna see big looter parties, but go to the north, west, and east a bit, you'll start finding some people. You see that guy there has a donkey with some cargo on it. Actually means he's trying to trade. He has items with him that are he's trying to get to another city within 2 days. If he does that, he can sell it to the trader there and get a good profit. I've done it myself a few times and I'll show it off today. But right now, gotta keep killing these looters. And there's only looters as enemies in the game right now. And rightfully so, because mountain bandits and stuff like that would be sea raiders. That'd be a scary prospect right now. Maybe they could like designate some areas as being harder, like maybe like the north. They could have like, you know, harder enemies there only. Kind of relegate where harder enemies can only spawn. And also, once again, about the enemies, and the thing about why it's good that the enemies are weak so far in the mod is that normally when you're playing Bannerlord single player, you can set to the enemies to deal half damage to you, 1/3 damage. Oh crap, looters came in. Okay, so now this is where it gets dangerous. Looters dogpiled on us while we're in the battle. Another party's trying to kill us now, so we have to fight 2 ways actually. So it can be really scary. Just gotta try and fight your best. Okay, we fought really good there. Oh, we actually did really nice there. Didn't lose any troops because a lot of looters think it's just good experience, good money, good loot too. And that's like an ideal scenario for fighting looters. No lives lost. Didn't get dogpiled by a big enough army to be really scary. But now I have some troops wounded. I can see the wounded troops. I have 3 wounded troops. And you can see that me myself, I'm low on health too actually. And yeah. You don't want to die or be low on health when you're fighting these looters, because you know usually a character player plays a pretty decent role in, you know, winning the battle itself if you know what you're doing. So it's best to play it safe. There's a fight going on over here. Looks like they'll be a-okay though, but there's this 15 stack coming. Okay, I'll help this guy fight this stack. Cause you know it's just good etiquette in this mod, honestly. Just try and protect your friends. You know, if they know they're going to battle outnumbered, and they see you're there, you know they're probably expecting you to like help them out. So just do it. Be courteous. I died. I got hit by. I don't even know what I got hit by really. We're still probably gonna win because we have enough troops, but we see one guy lost 1 Imperial recruit. That's not too bad losing recruits or anything like that, but that's why you help out, because if you didn't have any help there, if I didn't help him out there, he probably would have taken a lot more damage than he wanted to. And you know, especially if it's like next to a city or something like that, just clear out the looters, make it a bit safer for people. Especially for newer players and stuff like that. So you see all the looters taken care of, area's cleaned up a bit, and we can go to the town and rest for a bit. Because you don't really regain health on just like sitting on the world map really, like you do in Bannerlord single player. You just kind of like spend time in towns and go to villages and stuff. And when you leave it, you'll actually get like normal health regen rate. But just staying on the map or anything doesn't work very good for getting health. And supposedly I read on their website, Bannerlord Online, there can be up to 100 versus 100 battles. I don't think it can go above that. And it doesn't need to go above that because I've never seen 100 versus 100 battle anyway, close to that, happen on the map yet. But I have seen like a 50 looter stack before. And like a guy with like 60 troops before, so it could happen theoretically, but yeah, you can definitely have bigger battles. No doubt about that. No, I can't access my party screen right now. Oh, another thing that's different from Bannerlord single player. If I try to put on a hood or something, let's say. Oh, I can do that. But if you're in a trade screen, you can't put on clothes or weapons or stuff like that while you're in a trade screen. That's a no can do. But hey, if you're not in trade screen, it works just fine. And you can see we're in a more kind of northern city. A lot less people. As opposed to Zionica, which is the capital area, I guess, of Bannerlord Online. So let's talk to the artist and see if he has a task. Nothing, huh? Interesting. Maybe the task gives you has a cooldown. And it's like a global one for like all artisans in the world. But so let's look at what he has, and I'm still yet to find anything really good. So there's the scythe, which has more length, worse handling, does more damage. It's pierce damage. Swing speed is supposedly better. I guess the scythe might just be, you know, kind of better. You know, ideally it'd be a two-handed greatsword or something like that I'd be using, but maybe it'd be wise to use a scythe as opposed to a hoe. But the hoe's been working, you know, good for me so far, so I don't really want to try anything break what's not broken. As you can see here, I try to sell some of this stuff. It says a trade license is required, but I have no idea how to get a trade license. Don't even really know if it's a thing. Now, if I click on this other option, see, do you have cargo to be delivered? Apparently he doesn't. Usually it's full up. There's usually quite a bit of cargo to sell. But I guess he doesn't have anything for me today. So we'll go to another town and see if we can find some trade goods we can trade to other cities. Make some profits, show that off. But as you can see, we still haven't fully recovered yet from those battles. Let's go to Jalmaris. See if there's some trading we can do there. Once again, while I was inside that city, the world keeps on moving. Looters keep moving around, players keep moving around. Everything keeps on going. If I have any troop upgrades, oh, I have a lot, which are really nice. Ooh, Imperial Trained Infantryman, Battanian Trained Warrior. We're actually getting really advanced for our troops. We're getting a good amount of high-level troops now. Like we only have 2 recruits in our party now. That's really nice. Upgrading from a recruit to the next stage is really big. The armor upgrade you get, the weapons they get, they're better. Actual like swords and stuff. It's a tremendous difference. And then it's just like these parts of the game. Walk across the map and it's kind of peaceful. Kind of quiet. Maybe you don't see any looters or anything. Of course, this is the whole map you can see here. With the Aserai, the Khuzait, 3 Empire factions, Battanians, Blandians. I should forget what these guys called up here, to be honest. The Northmen. The frickin' Norse. I'll look at my notes. Sturgia. And yeah. So as you can see, I did have a Battanian war, so I have been to Battanian lands. I've been to Battanian, Valandian, and Empire lands. Those are the only lands I've been to so far. Oh, and actually I've been to the Aserai lands too. But yeah, so that's basically the game. Go around, kill looters, farm if you want, and trade if you want, which I'm gonna try to show off. But you can't really look like the guy in the picture there quite yet, I think. There's no like high level gear, high level armor, high level weapons you can find very easily. I'm yet to find any really good stuff, to be honest. Which could be fixed by them adding some higher level enemies that specifically stayed only in certain areas, you know? Like maybe they're hard coded to stay in certain like areas of cities. Just so that new players don't like run into, you know, super tough enemies straight off the bat. Let's see if this artisan has any tasks. Nothing. I guess artisan's cooldown for quests is kind of like global. Seems strange to me. Nothing good. I mean, you can't even like buy gloves from stores right now. Like I found this pair of gloves from looters. Okay, so this guy has loot Synopia. I guess we can do that. Capacity exceeded by a lot. Rotate. How about rotate? Okay, we'll buy this. This cargo and rotate. And let's try and buy another donkey. I want to see if I actually can't buy more donkeys, or if I can't. So old mule. Costs 2,500. Increase your carrying weight. It says excess pack animals. I'm gonna buy it anyway. And see if it works. I mean, this I have excess of pack animals. But I think we're gonna have to go on the world map and actually see if it affects us. It's the one true test. I also want to show off is the trade goods we bought. So it's a cargo and rotate. It says time is left 2 days. You have 2 days to reach the city to trade it to another trader. So you can see the deposit and reward amount. The deposit is how much you buy it for, and the reward is the actual profit you'll make on selling it. So this is a very low profit cargo piece. You usually want a much higher one than that. But this is about as good as we can get. And yes, we have excess pack animals. That seems like an issue. We're going 0.5. Let's go to speed. Excess pack animals is really slowing us down. Okay. Let's get rid of the old mule and see how that does. We're at 0.5 now. We're still at 0.5. Okay, well, rotate is really close anyway. So let's head to rotate. And hopefully we don't run into looters. But man, this is bad. So being over capacity and having excess pack animals seems like a pretty bad thing, huh? Yeah. So having troops does help. So yeah, that's probably the best thing actually about having troops then is increasing your weight capacity. So you can actually carry more stuff, because yeah, guess you can only buy one pack mule right now. I really don't know why you can't buy just more pack mules. I don't know why that wouldn't work. Or why, for balance reasons, the dev team would decide that's how they want it. Because right now we're going at like 1/5 of the speed we usually do. Pretty bad. So we're going to be traveling to rotate for a minute. So I've been to Marnoth, I've been to Pencannock, I've been to Jacqueline, Sargot. Those are the farthest cities I've been to. I've actually been to Sanala too, which is pretty damn far, considering you have to go like this to reach it. Speaking of things they should have in Bannerlord, we need some boats. We need some boats still. Look at all these port towns we could go boat from boat to. Western Edge, Northern Edge, this interior sea. Yeah, boats would be nice. And you can see people around, so like he's going at 2.7, I was still going at 1.5, this guy's going at 2.6. It's rough. This is my first time trying to be overweight, over the weight limit traveling on the world map in Bannerlord line, so yeah. Lesson learned. Ooh. Come on, with that donkey. Let's go faster, donkey. Look at the little tiny baby steps that donkey's taking. Little baby steps. My character's like doing a moonwalk because he's going so slow. But once again, at least the map looks nice. The deserts in the south. The hilly regions of the Northern Empire and Britannia. There should be a peak for this mountain. There should be a name for this mountain, actually. I don't have a name for it myself. On this, in the single player, when I play the single player, I don't have like a name for this mountain. Don't actually know what to call it. It's a very distinctive peak. And there's a lot of mountains in Bannerlord, honestly. There's probably like too many mountains, to be honest, but for my taste, could cut down on the mountain ranges a little, have some more flat regions, because there's not really many flat regions, you can say, at all in Bannerlord. I'd like if the Empire is a bit more flat. Even the steppe region could be more flat, like kind of the central area. A bit less on the mountainside, because it's a bit insane. And you see that guy's trading too, but he's moving at 2.6, which is what I'd usually be moving at when I'm trading, but loot is too heavy. Just too heavy. This guy too. Hey, that's Scott's guy. We know him. I think his character's a woman, isn't it? Yeah, his character's a woman. Don't mind me, just going to rotate. Hopefully leaders don't surprise me. And here's like Cyprus. Their version of Cyprus or something. That's a little kind of like raised region. I should come up with names for these islands too. Got like the Straits of Gibraltar right here. Maybe they're the Straits of Calradia. Alright, we're getting very close. Very, very close. I could put on a horse. And we could be riding horse. Hey, look. Now we're a donkey and a horse. Doesn't make us any faster, though. Very sad. Honestly, just like moving around on my feet instead of using the old workhorse. Old workhorse is really bad. Super bad. I can see the gates of Rote. They're right there. Keep going. There's some looters, but it's okay. That wheat is kind of like flying off the ground. Oh, there's 22 looters there. Okay, so reach Rote. Now we got our trade goods that we need to trade in. We go to the town center. We find the local trader. give them it, and we should make a small profit on this specific trade good. But once again, there's much more valuable trade goods, but they're a lot heavier too, so you really need a big army for that. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Alright, there we go. Ooh. Nobody here in rotate, huh? One thing I also hope is just that the player base kind of sustain to a decent level. Because over time, I'm sure that player base will decrease a bit. As you know, there's downtime in between big updates and stuff like that. I hope this mod can, live on, because it's very impressive. I'm sure there's a lot of people that are going to become big fans of, like, this style of playing Bannerlord. Any quest? Nothing. Insane. Still no quest. It's been like a full day. How weird that isn't. Refilled on the quest. Okay. Take the load. As you can see, we received the money, but we only got like a little profit in total, which is kind of rough. There's only one cargo here, cargo in Jalmaris, which we can't even hold. I'm sure if we got like rid of a lot of our loot, we could carry at least one cargo without being over capacity. But I like my looter loot because I like doing those quests for the artisans. Yeah, kind of rough. It's rough. Why can't I have more pack animals? Can't I find like a cow somewhere? A bull? An ox? I don't think so. I don't think so. But anyway, let's find some more looters to fight. Because as I've said, finding more looters to fight will help us get more leadership experience, which I'll show you when I beat these guys, and it'll, give us a bigger chance of being able to actually hold some of the stuff of bigger party size. Alright, this guy came in. Should be a pretty easy one with my high level of troops now. But we got some decent amount of archers too. Charge. You want some of this? Bastard. There we go. Hey, only got one guy wounded. Nice. As you can see there, we got leadership experience. Wow. And I don't really know if you can really see whether leadership experience kind of like bar or something. There's leadership level. But I don't know if there's really a way to see how individually the points of leadership experience, like how close it makes you to leveling up. Like a progress bar or something like that. I don't really see that anywhere. Let's grab party. We are 12 out of 13 right now. So we've still got more looters to fight. Let's take out these guys. And hey, we're moving fast again, 2.6. Thank God. That guy's actually moving at 2.8, that's pretty good. And also there's my character screen, which I haven't showed off yet. This shows you the skills. And oh, we did get perks. You can use 2 pack animals with speed penalty. I didn't see these perks before. I guess we had to get to the requisite level before we could see it. Okay, but I got canceled right now. I gotta see if I'm in this battle yet. I don't want to spend too much time looking at this yet. I guess there's only perks for certain skills. Because I didn't see before that there was perk for Trading. So now you can get a second trade animal. That's going to increase our equip load by a lot, and we can actually trade a lot more kinds of stuff. So that's cool. I'm happy with how that works. Nice job, Bannerlord online dubs. These guys are just getting all the praise from me, huh? Bit hard to track down these looters so far. Come on, looters. I'm gonna fight you, whether you like it or not. Let's look at this other perk. After winning battle, one wounded unit is immediately restored if the hero is not wounded. Sounds very specific, so I'm not gonna select that. Okay, we're in this battle. We're in a fight. 12 versus 6 is certainly easy. How many archers I got? I got like 4 archers. That's pretty good. Ow. As you can see, they're doing work. Ooh, dang, I own those looters. Owned them. Athletics increased, leadership increased. All pretty nice. I think I'm level 9 right now. Last I looked. Last I saw in the little chat box over here. Whatever you want to call it. Okay, let's go to John Maris and buy our pack animal, because we can do that now apparently. Man, that Scots guy's going hard today. I keep seeing him everywhere. He's a hard worker. Shout out to him. And hopefully sometime we can do like battles between players and stuff like that. Like fully in the field. Like maybe like a dual invitation, but it's kind of like a battle invitation. There should also be a one-on-one duel area, of course, too, I think. I think that'd be good. There's some people in Gelmaris. It's honestly just so cool seeing those cities actually populated by real people, you know? It'd be cool if you yourself could set up shop, like people come up to you and try and buy things off of you from your inventory, and you can set the certain prices. Hey, ooh. Almost 900 bucks for this quest. Do I have the items? I need a blacksmith hammer. Might be able to buy that. Okay. Let's buy the stuff. Old mule. Yes, no penalty. If I were to buy 2, that's a penalty. Yes, he has a blacksmith hammer for 200 bucks. So we'll get a very good profit from this quest. Here you go, give me my 900 bucks. I keep hitting the top option sometimes for that. And the top option is actually the no, I can't do that option. Instead of like, yes, I have the items you require. I'm still getting used to that. It's a little counterintuitive for my taste. So this guy wanted like a padded tunic is what he wanted. Let me look at the journal again. So it's a rugged gambeson. We'll see if the trader has that. Okay, rugged gambeson. Just look at the armor. How about that? Rugged gambeson. Patched Gambeson. No rugged Gambeson. Guess we'll have to find that by killing more looters. It's a shame. Since we're here, let's recruit some troops. Or just one, probably. Oh, I can get 2 of you. Okay. Oh, and another difference I didn't mention in this mod is for a single player Bannerlord. Don't have to feed anybody. Don't have to feed your troops. Not needed. Don't worry about it. It's not a problem. And now we have 14 troops. Okay. That's good. Let's keep hunting for bandits. That guy's probably fine. He's got good troops. Yep, there he goes. Got a Sayax out of that one. Who got a Sayax? I haven't seen any Sayaxes. Those are kind of like Viking knives. Norse knives. Traditional. Don't know where you get one of those. Maybe up north in the... Gosh, what are they called again? Sturgeons. Maybe you find the X's up there somehow. That guy looks like he wants to hit this looter. I'll let him help him out. Doesn't need my help to fight the battle, but help him chase it down. And see there, he's faithful. It pays to be nice, guys. It's the truth. Pretty big battle going up here. That looter just joined in, so I'll just try and make sure these guys are fine. You know, we're a good person in this game, okay? Attack. Yep. They handled it just fine. It was just a little second wave that came in. They were okay. But it doesn't hurt to make sure sometimes. Oh, and you see there's quite a lot of looters around this bridge. This is like looter bridge. There's always seems to be quite a bit of looters around this area. Let's try and fight some of these looters over here. Hopefully we can find a bigger stack to prey on than just these little 4 guys. And also castles serve no purpose in this mod as of right now. Nothing you can really do with them. Be cool if we could just like enter them and like, I don't know, pretend to be a lord or something. But I appreciate that they just decided to work on other stuff before that. You know what? Let's go to the east a bit. Why not? Let's go on an adventure to the east. Let's see what we can find in Crusade lands, possibly. We're gonna make a big trip. We'll head over to Sinopia, I suppose. See if there's anything cool there. Maybe some trading jobs we could do. 46 looters. Oh my gosh, this guy has like trapped them all. You want some help, bro? I'll help you. That's pretty scary. Okay, man. Oh, he's got Vland sharpshooters and stuff. He's probably alright. But we'll come in and just make sure that, you know, he doesn't get rushed by them or anything and overwhelmed or something like that. Because we have some archer support ourselves to give to him. Gosh. Let's fight! Ow, it's not going good. We're dying. Ouchie. We paid in blood to help out. We lost 3 troops. Ow. It's okay though, you know, we did our best. We cleaned up this area, okay? It's alright, we'll replace our losses with some Khuzait warriors someday, hopefully. Oh my gosh, there's so many looters this way, and I have 0 troops actually, because I'm wounded. Oh no. We may need to rest for a bit. Because I think we might be in a bit of trouble. Also, I feel a sneeze. Excuse me. Okay, so if you're scared of looters, you don't have an army to fight them, they're chasing you down, hop into a village, hopefully you'll be alright. And since we need to recover a bit of health actually, I'm gonna stay here for a second. Do a bit of farming in the meantime, while my soldiers heal up. Because that was a bloody battle. Very bloody. Pig, you're kicking up a lot of dirt. Dirty pig. Alright, give me some work. We're the only person at this village. It's unsurprising considering how deep in looted land we are on. But let's do some single player farming. Why not? You know, violence, it's sometimes you just need a break from it. Sometimes it's a little too much. Sometimes there's like 50 looters in one battle, and it can be a bit intense. And that guy had a strategy of pulling back his archers, so he could shoot them, shoot the looters as much as beforehand. But so yeah, not the wisest choice to join that battle, by my part. If you just had like straight up infantry, you know, we could have fought that. But with the strategy he was rolling with, screwed over my guy. So hey, that's his playstyle. That's fine for him. Sure, he didn't need my help anyway, but got myself into that situation. Let's get like 3 lines here. Hopefully our health will steadily go up, and we can get back on the road again. Although I don't know if our plans to the east are still gonna commence, because that was really scary. We could use some higher tier troops before that. Maybe. You know. But now, you know, we're just a simple man, working, living our life. It'd be cool if you could have like your own, like, you know, personal homesteads with your own farms on it that you could work on yourselves, or if you invited other people to join in and they could help farm your fields for you. And hey, at least my medicine skills are increasing because I'm tending to my injured soldiers right now. Yeah, it'd be cool to have your own farm land. Like even if it was just in one of these villages, but you had like kind of like a house further away from one of these and you just had your own space to do your stuff. Something to spend your money on, you know. If you want to be a high fluting person, you could have your own land. That'd be cool. It seems like it'd be a bit hard to implement though, but it would be pretty sweet. Oh, nice, I can keep farming just like this. Doing a honest man's job. Farming away. The world's a scary place. I gotta build back up my confidence. Alright, let's get some water jugs. Fortunately, I have mastered the art of perfectly lining these up. Can make straight lines relatively, but they're not quite as beautiful as they could be yet. Like this one does, you know, better, but the first one is kind of like wacky. And you know, it's just peaceful, man. It's peaceful in these little villages. The little river. Stream almost. Living your life. Out in the countryside. Nothing to worry about. Since there's usually 6 uses in a water jug, I'll go across. We can do like 2 columns. Nice. That is efficient. And aesthetic. The best of both worlds. Well, let's just play it in first person for a while. It's nice. See yourself holding the jug. So I think most of the villages look the same. The towns had different models, but I think the villages all have like a similar layout. Just because of how it works with the having specific farming fields where you can actually farm them. I think they've implemented, you know, all different kinds of village scenes with different farm fields that you can work on those too. I think this is the only village scene they have so far. Oh, it should be on this row. It's gonna take a minute to farm this little area I've done, but I've committed, alright. The nice thing still is like, I'm still constantly working, you know? There's not really any downtime, so I'm still really making comparable money to working on a big field. You can, you know, make as many little plots as you want. You can make as few little plots you want. So all up to you. Your choice. Alright, we're almost halfway there. I wonder if I made like a happy face of farm plots. Little mounds of earth. If it like stay for other people. You know, just leave a little message maybe. But I actually see my health going up too. Ever so slowly. Player health is a bit harder to recover than your troops' health. And hey, this way we get all the sweet harvesting money to ourselves. I wonder how much money we'll make by the end of this. Getting a good workout at least. We're gonna be in prime physical condition when we leave this village. Cardio's gonna be good. Strength's gonna be good. We're gonna be in tip-top shape. Well, now I think pattern is kind of broken. My uneven dirt mounds. Be on, chicken. Don't make me do a fable on you. Also, you can't actually collect water where these kind of like fishing nets are. You need to be ahead of them. You can't like collect water over there. Pro tip for you guys. Water that. Water this. Like this. Like that. Like this, this, and that. Alright. We're almost there. Almost done watering the mounds. Then we just gotta plant. Water a bunch more. And then harvest. Yeah, it's I probably made too many dirt mounds. Probably made too many. Could have done like half of this amount. But it's a bit hard to stop when you're committed. And I've noticed no frame drops as of yet. And it's not exactly a great comparison test for normal Bannerlord, because in Bannerlord you're doing, you know, big battles, sieges, and stuff like that. But it is nice to see that this is running okay for streaming. That could add another game to the stream library that we can do. It's honestly surprising to me. But I'd definitely be happy to do some Bannerlord streams regular. Single player old Bannerlord streams. Because I've been doing my spare time anyway. And it's a very cool game that I'd be more than happy to show off. Okay, so hopefully this is the last trick of water. Yes. All the earth is watered. Now we need the seeds. When you see how much work it took to water all these mountains, it really puts in perspective how those big farms, how they can manage to keep a full field like constantly in work. It's pretty impressive. It's a pleasure to watch all those people working hard. Ooh. It's even nice to just have the light ambient sounds and all that. The farm animals, the birds, the river running gently in the background. Nice time. And as you can see, nobody has even made their way into this village, not even one person. That's what I was talking about with the shrinking the map possibly, because it's honestly just unneeded. The Bannerlord map is so big for this many people even. And I mean, you could like add more starting options maybe, like you could start in different cities if you decided you wanted to. And that would spread out the player base more. But then you're also kind of, you know, taken out of the fun and interest of having, you know, a bunch of people in one farm, a bunch of people in one city or something like that. This dirt is turning into wheat. See, planting seeds, like I said before, so much easier than watering or stuff like that. And if I was really smart, I would have made this. I would have made the dirt areas like across like that, so that's actually better, more efficient for when you get to the harvesting stage, as opposed to having to go down all the way to the end of this line, then come back to drop off your wheat. Be more efficient to have it just in this area, kind of this front area. At this point, I do feel pretty confident saying that I probably will be making a video about this on my YouTube channel. Kind of like an intro, maybe even like a guide kind of thing for this game, for this mod. Because I am big on it. And it's pretty new. Bit niche too, so I'd be more than happy to tell people about it. Hey, our health is almost full. Been doing so much hard work. Ooh. can also try to hit people with this thing too, which is pretty fun. Right hook with the vase. It's one of those action movies, you know. They go in slow-mo and they break the vase or cup or something against the person's head. Just have some vase fighting in this game. Fight people with vases. Let's see, this wheat already wants to be like watered again. Like I said before, you need to water the wheat about 2 times before it fully grows. So this is the part where it gets kind of messy. And my 1 by 1, you know, process of elimination for doing this job is kind of removed. I'm just gonna water what I see can be watered at this point. Not really give a crap about the order it's in. And yeah, basically how it's gonna go. But we will start seeing some. I think I already see some golden wheat. Maybe. Hell yeah. There you go. So yeah, water it 2 times. Soon enough, it'll turn into wheat. Nice and golden. Ready to be harvested. But it looks like there's a bit of like a randomized time frame for how much they time between the waterings. So that's why you can't really just like do it boom, 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 boom like that. So the wheat's just naturally gonna mature at different times compared to other pieces. Just how it is. I just even like looking at the different kind of like flora they have in Bannerlord. It's flowers, little bushes, smaller bushes, grasses, kind of like weed things. It's also nice, you know, if they have more like kind of a different farming jobs, such as, you know, I see that they have like, you see right here, they have like a fishing hut. They have like all the things they could use for like, you know, make like a fishing little mini job. You maybe get a fishing net or a fishing rod, kind of stand in the water, cast it for a while, and then eventually you bring in a fish. I didn't even fill this up today. Nope. Well, they should add like, they could add like easily add a fishing job to the villages. They could do one where you manage the animals, say for like chickens or gooses or stuff like that. Maybe you get them feed and stuff, feed them food troughs, get them water. They produce eggs and stuff like that. You can harvest the eggs. I guess the main thing would be just trying to balance it all. Make sure everybody has a reason to do every different kind of job. So nobody's just like doing it. Everybody's not sure. So everybody's not doing, you know, whatever's just best for money. And you can milk cows maybe too. Another job you can do. I don't imagine it'd be like easy to like mod in the ability to like slaughter animals and all that. I'm not sure how, you know, they can mod that in, if that could work. So I'm just kind of like doing stuff that I believe they could probably easily add without too much difficulty. And our health is very, very nearly almost filled. I guess my troops are just patiently waiting, you know. Guess they're, you know, sitting outside the village somewhere, you know, just foraging for their own food. Trying to not be killed by wolves or something while they sleep. Because that's the RP I'm going with. But hey, the stuff is turning nice and golden. Also, the key is to make like a barman RP with this. A drink server or something. The tavern. Allow people to order drinks if they want. You can be like the guy who like goes around, fills everybody's cup. Sometimes your character face when it carries this jug of water starts emoting very aggressively. It's like yelling, but no sound comes out. It's a little strange. Okay, that wheat over there should ripen up. I'd also be happy to see them add some like jobs in the cities, city streets, like traders and stuff like that. Like I said before, if you could trade by yourself, trade your own goods that you collect. Not that in this current game state that there's probably much you can collect that other players would want to buy, but you never know. You could sell stuff at a discount price compared to the NPCs maybe. Oh, something kind of like weird popping. That stuff like unloaded while I was over by the river. I just noticed that. Let's try and see, is it details itself? Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, see, it's just some standard like tessellation stuff. Kind of weird though. I mean, hey, my PC is not that great anyway, so go for it, game. Do what you need to do to make it run well, because I haven't dropped any frames yet for almost 2 hours, so I fully support this. Because the game still does manage to look very good up close. And, I don't have a modern PC, you know, so. And I don't expect to have one for years yet. It'll be a while before I upgrade again. PC world's a bit messed up nowadays. when it comes to buying stuff. Alright, almost half of it has turned into nice ripe wheat at this point. It'd be funny if somebody just came in at this point and like just picked up a sickle and started harvesting my shit. Now that'd be messed up. I haven't heard a sneeze coming on. Ooh. Ooh, for the bush. Bum ba ba bum. Water that wheat, water that wheat, water that wheat, water that wheat, water that wheat. That's all I'm about, watering that wheat. I don't think I ever said, but my character's culture is Vlandian. Any of you guys are curious about that? Well, this song is my favorite because of this part coming up in the song. Oh, da, da. Drum roll. That's so good. I love this little track. That build up is pretty nice. I like that. I approve. Gets my golden stamp of approval as far as video game music goes. See how my character's face is like, ah, sometimes. It's really just angry sometimes. I don't know, maybe the jug just hurts his hand holding like that. Oh, I pressed G instead of F. Little mistake. Bound to happen sometimes, I guess. Drat. But hey, we're almost there. That wheat is almost ready. I'll tell you what. It's almost good to go. Then we get to the funnest part. Harvesting. It's almost harvesting season. And yes, while I was playing with those people offline, that story I told you about, and when the wheat was all ripened and we all went to town on it, our scythes, I did indeed type into the chat, it's harvesting season. I'm sure you're happy to know. The classic Mountain Blade meme. I actually wondered next when they're gonna have more voice acting to the game. So they have like 2 voice actors in the game right now, like very specific characters in the story mode. Wonder if they ever intend to even just do like bandits or farmers and stuff like that, like they did in Mountain Blade. Do their modern renditions of, you know, their previous lines. It's almost harvesting season. I would drink from your skull. All that kind of fun stuff. Ripen that wheat. 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 Keep ripening that wheat. Oh. We're almost done. We're almost done, boys. I still got water on the jug. There's nothing left to water. These are actually going to probably need another second watering soon. So I'm just going to hang out here for a second. Yep, there we go. Oh, need a refill. Well, this might be the last refill. into making a harvest. So it's been a long journey. Digging that dirt up, planting those seeds and watering them, waiting for them to grow, but we are almost there, ladies and gentlemen. The deed is almost done. Sorry. Home call. Sorry, the door is actually slightly open, so it came in a bit louder than usual, probably. I think that's it. I think that's all the watering we need. I will bravely drop this so that I'm right, and pick up my sickle, and we'll get to work. Let's do it. So let's see how many pieces of wheat you can carry at once. Let's count it. 1. 2. Never counted this actually. 3. I'm gonna say 6, like the water. 4. 5. Oh, it's 5. Okay. Fair enough. Then we put it in there. Good to go again. We're gonna make so much money after this. I am expecting like even more than the last time I farmed. Like, I mean, when I farmed off stream, I'm imagining like above 6K we're gonna make. Maybe I'm completely wrong about that, but I don't think so, honestly. We've done a lot of work on this farm. I'm expecting a lot of money. A lot of cash over. A lot of beautiful dinars going into my pockets. Also, does that wheat at the end need more water still? Hey, squad wages. That's okay, because I'm about to make a fat cash. I think that wheat at the end needs water. Looks like I was wrong. Dang nabbit. I will drop this off. Get the more water. The last bit of water we need. Water these last 3 pieces. Bam. Bam. Bambo. Okay, now we're good to go. It is harvesting season officially. You can also like crouch and harvest. So you're like really close to the ground. If you want to spice it up a little. Really just get into the bottom of the stocks there. Get every little piece of wheat. Oh yeah. Don't tell me that piece of wheat over there still needs one more piece of water. One bit of water. How did I not? Do some of these pieces of wheat need like 3 waterings or something? Like, am I crazy? Like, there's no way I didn't water that piece of wheat 2 times at least. Strange, I tell you. Strange. Oh no, okay, it went gold. It's okay. I'm not going crazy quite yet. Getting that wheat. Getting that wheat. Ooh. Keep on scything, ever so slowly, finish that scything. Oh yeah, I should break out the harvest song, bro. Test it out to see if it's good. I got it right here. Something I crafted very quickly and I did not test. We'll see how it goes. Okay. I don't even know the cadence of how I should say that song. I can try. Oh, I'd like a horse. I'd like a sword and a horse. Fine shirts and shoes. But I don't have enough dinars to be named just yet. Going over to the nearby village. Get the money with some honest hard work. Till the earth, water the dirt. Planted the seeds and watched them grow. Then the wheat turned all bright and gold. I cut it all down. Now to the headsman I go. With my pockets all full, I headed to market to buy all the things, all I ever wanted. And ideally, you know, it'd be a bit more like a kind of like jolly group song you sing, you know, but that's basically what I've come up with so far. And then, you know, you repeat it a couple times because it's a short song, but that's basically it. That's the Harvest Time song for Bannerlord Online that I made. When you're just farming away and you need a little farming song. There you go. That's how you do it. Hope you enjoy it. I definitely need to work on the cadence of it. And I could probably make it rhyme a lot more. So I don't think it actually rhymes at all, basically, right now. Not that every song needs to rhyme, okay, but make it a little more catchier. Ooh. Also, it's fun to swing around the sickle very awkwardly. Completely the wrong way to use the sickle as a weapon, but you know, guess you're trying to hit them with a point or something. The last 3 pieces of wheat. Here we go. What is the cash payout going to be, ladies and gentlemen? What is the headsman going to pay us? I want to find sword and horse. Some shirts and shoes. Just kidding, I already have everything I need, basically. I'd buy a sword and horse if I could find any good stuff, but, you know, I can't. That's the real problem. I have plenty of money, but, you know. Gosh dang it. Alright. Let's see how it goes. Headsman, how much money do you have for me? Oh, it is above 6K. 6.3K. That's quite a lot of money. You guys can tell by how much money I had before. I basically just increased it by 50%. So yeah, that's a pretty amount of money. No, it's even more than that. What I had at the moment, because I spent some of it. It's more like 75% I increased it by. I mean, look at that. Wow. And now we're fully healed. Our troops are fully healed. And we can keep going. And I don't think we're going to the east yet. That's turned out to be a little scary. I would like more troops. And if we see any looter parties that can fight on the way, we'll do it. Hey, there's 8 right there. Let's chase down this 8 stack. Oh my gosh, this is 54 stack. Okay, new plan, run away. Also looks like it's actually moving pretty fast. For a 54 stack of looters. Dear God. Run away. I also think it'd be sweet if I get like a 59. Okay, near Adaconian Castle is Looter Town. It's official. I don't even know how looters like join into such huge groups, but it happens. Okay, these guys probably most definitely got it. They have very legit troops. I'll fight this 9 stack. And hopefully that 50 stack doesn't jump on us and decide that they want to eat us. Hopefully those guys kind of scare them away, you know? Please. Everybody, let's go. Let's fight. Yeah, we got him. Let's get out of here. Quickly. Run away from this evil, looter-infested area. Run, run, run. Quickly. Quickly. Run. Run far away. Okay. We're all good. Yeah, this guy's having Sturgian troops, Tanians, Legionaries. Yeah. Yeah, pretty good. Hey, a 14 stack. I'd be happy to fight a 14 stack. I think we can fight them and defeat them. Won't be easy though, but I believe it's on the higher end of what we can handle with some of the upgraded troops we have. Waiting for other players. Oh, some people helped us out. Okay. Attack, men! Yeah. Got him. Oh, our group only killed one because this guy has 40 stack of troops. Gosh dang it. I could have handled it. I could have done it. But that's okay. I'm sure he's just trying to help. Pretty big battle over there. But once again, I'm pretty sure they have it. So I'm not going to intervene. I'll let them handle it, you know? They're big boys. I'm sure they got it. Another upgrade. I feel like getting some good infantrymen and then heading into more archers later. It's probably the best way to handle it. Because you need, you know, the infantry to support the archers. But the looters run into archers, well, then they can kind of mess them up, so it's good to have a good, strong infantry base to protect your archers from that looter charge. At least that's my opinion. I could just go full archers and let my archers try and, like, you know, rain arrows of hell upon them. That's another, you know, theory. I want to recruit more troops. Maybe see if there's a trade job. for a artisan job. I don't think we got the item we needed to complete that other artisan job we got. Might have to say no to this one because I don't know. I've been taking looter items for a while and I still haven't gotten a regular gamison. So I'm just not sure where we might be able to find it. Hey, it looks like everybody's recruiting. Everybody wants some fresh troops. Oh, let's start to the artisan. No task for me. Was it the artisan in John Maris or something? No, it doesn't actually say. It's kind of a problem. I'm sure it was in John Maris, but it's kind of weird that it doesn't tell you what artisan and what town, the one that gave you the job. I mean, honestly, at this point I could try it riding my horse. I just don't want to. I like fighting on the ground, you know? Any cargo? Cargo and John Maris? Okay. Well, that's only hot skipping and jumping away. It's not gonna net me much profit at all, but it's literally where we're going to, so how can I say no to cargo like that? That's not even out of my way to deliver. Not even a little bit. I believe we could still use one more troop though. I have a limit of 14 now. Yeah. 14 troop limit. Let's go to my character screen, make sure I don't have any other perks or anything. So there's more trade perks, more medicine perks, there's leadership perks. Ooh, more squad capacity. But it doesn't look like there's any more perks for any other skill trees besides these kind of like bottom ones. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Although I certainly hope they could add more in the future. Some more nice perks. That Scots guy again, he's just making like trade trips between Rote and John Maris all day. He just loves trading, I guess. GGG. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, go to the town, let's talk to the artisan and the trader. Bum, 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 bum. Ow. Nice day in Jalmaris. Oh, a lot of people wanting to be recruited. A lot of recruits in this town. I can't complete it, I'm sorry. Too tough. That I can probably do. Because I have it. Boom. So I'm just gonna look to do jobs with that don't need it. Oh fuck! I did it again, bro. I did it again. Insane. Okay, this time I'm not gonna mess it up. Okay, I'm done with this quest. With regards to the current task, I brought all the needed items. Do you have tasks for me? Sleeveless, enveloped, padded garments. Don't actually know about that. Okay, I do. Give me the money. Blacksmith hammer, torn, padded garments, sleeveless, and a commoner's shirt. Okay. I have all that. That's 1k down. Ooh, 1k gold. Sweet. Nothing else? Okay. Well, that's some pretty good money. Big schizo. Take the load. What products do you have? I don't even know why I searched this anymore, because I think they just all had the same crap. I really don't know where you get better stuff, because I've looked in the markets of, like, for the factions. You know, Empire, Tanya, Landia, Asarai. And I just can't find any good, better stuff. Better weapons, better armor, better horses. I just can't find them yet. It's rough, man. Just wish I could find them. But alright, I've been going for 2 and almost half hours for now. So I'm going to take a short couple minute break, 1 or 2 minutes. Get myself a fresh drink and I'll be back in a couple minutes. And now we'll continue on with Bannerlord Online. Probably won't be going for too much longer because I do want to make that video. So I'll do some footage capturing of that and editing and, you know, processing all that stuff. So maybe we'll go for another hour when I come back from my break. We'll see. Yeah, but right now, you guys with the break screen. I'll be back in a couple minutes and I'll be back. See y'all. Alright. Welcome back to me, and get to it. Let's hunt some more looters. I hate those filthy pirates. Let's take them out. Nobody to upgrade. And you know, I have been talking so good about this mod this whole stream pretty much, you know, because it is a really good mod, but I probably won't be playing, you know, a bunch more after I, you know, do a stream and then do that footage for recording the video. I'll probably, you know, be burned out a little because at this point it's like, there's just not a whole lot of new stuff to do at this point because, you know, I farmed and I, you know, made my money, fought looters. Obviously, you can get like a big army. You see some of those guys around. Those big, huge, awesome armies. High level troops and that. And that'd be great to get. And I'm definitely going to keep trying to do that. Keep fighting looters and stuff like that. Upgrading my troops. But, you know, there's not like a ton of stuff to just spend the money on. So it gets to a point where, you know, like how much money, more money do I need to make? And the answer really isn't much. But I'll tell you what, this game is getting ready. This mod is getting me ready for is you know, playing more on harder difficulty because I was like, geez, man, you gonna come in? You want to join? He wants to die, I guess, that looter. Alright, man, shoot your arrows, throw your javelins. Honestly, getting to these trained infantrymen is gonna be so good too, because they have those spears that they can throw. Clean sweep. Leadership experience, and hey, we're getting extra pickles to 25 leadership, which is when you get that bump up with 5 extra troops available to have in your party. That's gonna be pretty nice, actually. More carry weight, more power. Ooh, stones. That's my first stone I've collected. I actually have like a ranged weapon now. That's kind of funny. Okay, we can keep on fighting. It's the danger zone, kind of course, so we still gotta be kind of careful. Hopefully there's no 50 stacks lying around or anything like that. But if we can cut off this 13 stack alone, chase him down, that's gonna be really nice. Which I think we can. Hopefully too many looters don't like see us and jump on us since we're deep in this corner space. Alright. We're getting some good valuable experience here. I have rocks. Oh wait, I lost an archer. Fighting like an idiot too. Yeah, okay, damn. Sucks to lose an archer. But that's how she goes. It's the way she goes. That's how it is. Live by the sword, die by it. Although I guess it's live by the bow in this case. Sure, we got some level ups though. Another trained infantryman. The nice thing about this mod too is, you know, days go by so slowly anyway that party wages, having high party wages, it's just not an issue really at all. It's not a big problem. Also, I haven't actually been paying attention, but does the days actually go up? Is there an actual time progression for the server? I don't know. I haven't been paying enough attention. Like, did we start in spring, maybe? Ooh, 22 looters. That's gonna be too much. Need easier prey. This guy went back in the castle. He probably saw that 20 stack and was like, oh crap. Oh, there's a 50 stack. Okay, we're gonna avoid that as best we can. Run away. Evil, evil 50 stack. Okay, well, he's slow enough in the woods to escape pretty easily. He just looks fast on the plains as a 50 stack. Well, we are considerably faster than him still, so that's good. For some reason, it sounds like there's a big battle going on, but near this bridge. I don't see it, though. I feel bad for any poor bastards that are trying to cross that bridge. Maybe we can go up near Epicoreta. Okay, that guy's getting support. That 50 stack is moving into this area, though. Let's go north a bit. You know, maybe you do increase your health passively on the map still. Maybe it's just very slow. Because, you know, of course, when you're in like a village or town, it just seems to go by faster, but maybe that's just my perspective. If being on the world map, it doesn't seem to increase fast enough for me to notice. Because usually it'd go up by like 1%, 1%, 1% until you're at 100, but it is absolutely very slow. And there's a good amount of people up here. Looks like they're probably trying to fight looters, just like me. Don't see any looters though. There's some. That guy's fighting 3. Oh, there's some over here. Let's go for it. And they're red piling on. Bannerlord. No big stacks. I want some big stacks. Where's the big stack at? Where's the big stack at? Not gonna bother chasing down that 5 stack. Ooh, some powerful guys over here. So yeah, let's go to Epicrotia. Oh, a 17 stack. We could fight that possibly. Oh, there's a 45 stack down there too. We'll do our best to take on the 17 stack though. And there's look like HP actually does restore on the world map, so that's good to know. Alright, ranged units, javelin throwers, do your best. Lost one troop. Ooh, didn't bend all the way around. That was close. Who we lose? Oh, trained infantrymen. Damn it, dude. That's not good. Well, as long as our leadership it keeps increasing and our party size keeps increasing, it's, you know, it's good. It's good for us. But that's rough losing an infantryman. I feel like I should almost like stack my troops closer, maybe. But not so spread apart. See, look at us all over here. Get him! Get him! He's mine. Give me that 3 stack. Hopefully too many looters don't join in. So I messed up like every swing of mine. Well, that's what the troops are for. Give them more XP anyway. And my throwing skill increased. How about that? Throwing my little pebbles. We can head over to Legato maybe. See what's popping over there. There's a 21 stack. Oh, a 40 stack. I don't quite want to mess around with that 40 stack. But I will track down and fight this 5 stack. All day. All day. Look, I'm like in front of him. Come on. Engage the battle. Ow, stupid. Command. Just charge. You idiots. Ow. They smacked me. But honestly, that's okay. Oh, is there more? Oh, crap, there's more. Can I just end battle? Action's not available. Okay. Guys, come over here, maybe. What really sucks is I'm low on health. What hit me? What hit me? Tell me what hit me. We just lost big time. Nobody was there, I guess. Nobody was there. That's what happens. That's what happens. Damn it, dude. Damn it, damn it. Gotta recruit more troops. And I spent some time healing. A little rough. That's how the game be. Take me to the city. where the recruits are. I need them to help me fight to protect my life. Oh, left hook to the horse. That's nasty. That guy was not happy I punched his horse. But I say, deal with it. Bitch. Alright, get as many soldiers as we can. Can you go up this ladder? Eh. Oh my gosh, you can. I'm moving on up. Moving on up. Moving on up. That's cool. I didn't know that. Alright, I'm assuming that's basically all the warriors I need. Yep. I was correct. Let's talk to the artisan, see if he wants any of our junk loot we have. Is that a magic lamp? Nah, it's more like a teapot. Nothing. Fine, artisan. But I have so much delicious looter loot. What are these? Horns and antlers? You're a purveyor of animal horn? Is that what it is? See, he's got this thing you can buy for $13,000, but it's actually a lot worse than this like starting piece of armor you loot. This open mail coif. I think you like automatically loot it from like the quest that one guy gives you. I actually don't know if it's guaranteed because, you know, I haven't done it more than once, but I'd assume it's guaranteed, but that's like the only good piece I ever see. But it's weird because like some stores don't have it and some stores do. But how can you tell if like the store's gonna have a good item or not? That's weird, man. Alright, so we're here in Legata. We need to recover some health. Could hang out in Premezos for a bit. While we recover, I guess. Ah. Crack those nuts. Ooh. Piggy, come back. Looks like nobody's working in this town. Give me some work. With all that I've learned, I can farm more efficiently than ever. And we're not going to do nearly as big a farm as before, so should be, you know, relatively easy. Let's do like 3 rows of these. Should be good enough. Back on the farm grind. While I regain my poor HP. I actually wonder, I assume if you go into like a arena battle with your current HP, if it's not 100%, you what you get is what you get with your HP, you know? Hey, there's actually one little dirt hill over here. You could, you know, water it too. Get one extra little crop plot, random crop plot. It's a bit more money. Or not. Because it's kind of far away from my other stuff. You know, I very carefully, you know, situated this farm of mine. You know, I did like 3 across by like an even number. Since water jugs have 6 uses. I think that'd be ideal. If I tried harder to, you know, count in my mind. But it'll be fine anyway. I think we're actually at an even number anyway. Just absentmindedly, I made it an even number. So it's nice actually. It's helpful. Certainly. A little print screen action there. Get that cool shot. Okay, that's all good. Now we can plant the seeds. Water it more, and we'll be good to get out here with our money. Probably gonna make just, you know, a little bit of money, but even, you know, just like a little bit of farming money in between while you're letting your guys heal, it more than pays for, you know, for upkeep costs and your soldiers. So, you know, it's just, you know, if I wasn't streaming, I could probably, you know, just like watch something on the other monitor while my troops heal as well, since I have like a lot of money. But if you want to be active and do something productive while your troops heal and you heal, you can just do a bit of farming action in the in-between times. Keep on planting, because then we gotta water. Alright, this is all planted. We're good to go. Into water phase 2. Water up these. Into no time at all, we should have some nice golden wheat. Ooh. Ooh. Angry face. Ah. Hey, we only watered that wheat once, and it's going golden. Interesting. Oh. So it's 1 to 2 times you can water it, and it'll... okay, interesting. More knowledge about watering these plants, yes. So sometimes 1 watering is enough. But usually you're going to need 2. Good to know for the video. Alright. Water this stuff again. Just kind of go haphazardly around at this point. Only a few more refills and we're good to go. And with the timing and how this worked out, my health is at a pretty good point, so I'm happy with how many dirt mounds I decided to make. Keep watering. And we're probably almost good on water. Let's just wait now and see, let's get 1 more refill in. If it all turns gold, we're good to go. Did need more water. Okay, but now I'm pretty confident that's all good. It's all gonna turn into beautiful wheat. Beautiful, ripe wheat. Let's get out the sickle. Alright. Get this up, and then we're good to go back to looter hunting. Hello, chicken. Don't mind me. Just finishing my crops. No, you can't have any. I'm sorry. Please don't tell me this needs any more water. It's good, right? Good, right? Yeah, it's good, alright. It's been watered all enough. Now I just gotta harvest it. Put it in storage, and we're good to go. I haven't seen a living soul in a minute. Guess nobody likes to farm in this village. I am kind of off the beaten trail, as you can say. Right, 2 more trips. Come on. Alright, man. Sounds good. Thanks for tuning in. Good luck tomorrow. Your color. Alright, so I'll harvest it up. Now let's get out of here. Our health is almost full, just like we wanted. We entered with almost no health, and now we're pretty good. That'll give me 2k. That's about what I expected. Now let's go fight some stuff. Some looters. Back to business. Back to increasing our leadership. I want that juicy 25 leadership. With that perk, we'll be good to go. Now, so we're here in Prometheus, near Legata. And there should be plenty of looters around, I imagine. Kind of make myself go back east a little bit, though. Doing a bit closer to civilization. Also, I think it's kind of weird that they put like the exclamation marks for like, you know, when there's usually a quest alert in single player Bannerlord. But there's not really any like quest like that in Bannerlord Online quite yet. So, no, a little misleading. Undead, hello. He's pretty speedy. Oh, he's got some Sturgeons. He's been up to the Sturgeon lands. That's a long way to travel. Up to Omar or something. Pretty intense trip to make. This guy looks like he just got into battle. 5 wounded for him. Check shade. How close are we to 25 leadership? We are 5 away. Oh, it's required skill of 30 actually. Not 25 like how it normally is in single player Bannerlord. Well, that's good to know. I'm gonna sit up a bit. Oh, Jimmy JFK. 34 troops. A bunch of Crusade heavy horse archers. That must have taken him a while to get. Jeez. Can't imagine how much work you have to put in to get those this early to the game cycle. And hey, I was trying to pay attention earlier to if time does kind of just like tick on, continue, or if it repeats. Oh, that guy's in trouble. No, he's not looking at the screen. I'm coming, dude. I'll help you. Don't worry. We're champions of the people here. Hexter Squad is coming in. So I've decided to call my team Hexter Squad. Attack! Yeah. I think the Chuck Shade fell. Yeah, he did. All his troops fell. It's okay. We cleaned up for him. We helped him out. His health is gone, and his army's basically gone, but at least the gang gets sent back to town. Wow, he went by fast. He left as soon as possible. Okay, bro. Hope you don't, you know, get hit again. Oh, there he is. Oh gosh, there's looters. I hope he can survive. I truly mean it, check shade. Oh gosh, he's being attacked. Okay, well I'm gonna try to come in to help him again. Check shade. You gotta like rest somewhere, bro. Get some of your troops back. We're a friend of humanity, though. Yep, scythe. The intense music is playing. His horse is getting hurt quite a bit. Oh, his horse is down. He's in trouble. Oh, he's down. Check shade. You have nothing to fear, son. I'm coming in. I'm here to help. You'll not fall on this day. I'm your guardian, I guess. You're welcome, check shade. You know what I wish they could also add to this game? Like a trade option for characters in between. Like you could click on them and maybe like offer a trade and they accepted you onto like a trade window. Maybe you could even like give money to each other. Like, hey, maybe if you like want somebody to like be like, hey, I'm gonna trade some stuff. Can you protect me for your army? Follow me around and we get to the destination safely. I'll pay you a bit of the profits. That'd be kind of like cool. You know, like jobs between players, contracts. I'd be into that. So we're back near Rote. We can go back into the looter zone. The looter peninsula. As I'm gonna start calling it, looter peninsula. Cause it's got this a river on both sides. It's got this mountain pass. Oh, that's quite a lot of troops, but they're probably fine. They're probably a-okay. I mean, there's a decent amount though. Maybe I'll come in just to make sure. Oh, they're okay. Good to see. Ooh, 11 looters. That's ripe and juicy. 58 looters. 58 looters over there. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going for these 11 instead, I think. Just hopefully we don't run into too many more looters. Honestly, they probably could add food consumption in this game and like it wouldn't be too big of a deal, you know? I mean, I feel like you still make plenty of money, even with troop wages, just not that much compared to how much you actually make money in this game. Of how slowly time goes by, you wouldn't need to carry a lot of food anyway. You know, just enough for like maybe 4 days at a time, something like that. Alright. Attack! Attack! Nicely done. Leadership increase. Give me the loot. We should try and find more artisans if they have more quests for us. But like I said before, I know we have so much money. We really need to do quests for artisans and all. I can probably stop picking up loot at this point as well. Because it's probably just slowing me down a bit at this point. There's 19 there. If we can get some upgrades, a little bit of upgrade. I mean, I would like to fight those looters. They see me as a tasty treat, so I say why not. There's actually a guy there that would be willing to help us, but you know, feel decent about taking them on by myself. But he is here, so he's got some trained archers. Go, my troops. Yeah, nice. Nice little victory. Both put in our work. The battles are so short and sweet too. But I'm fighting, 'cause fighting is what I live for. But fighting is not too interesting with just these little tiny 2 looter stacks, but 15 looters is a much more juicy of a prospect. Let's go. They think they can handle this, but they got no clue what they're getting themselves into. Lost an infantryman. Ow. Ow. Oh gosh, more looters came in. We can handle it though. Can handle it. Charge! Oh god, more came in. I think somebody came in to help us though, so hopefully they have a good army. Okay, that's a pretty substantial army. I'm okay with that. Oh my god, there's still a lot of looters. We're in trouble. Oh god. Fight as hard as you can, men. Oh god. Yep, there's like 50 looters. I think we're winning though. It's not pretty though. But we won. Ooh. That was rough. That's the biggest battle I've been a part of. And actually came out the winning side. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Let's get the hell out of here. Get to rotate. More Imperial Infantrymen. I've lost all my trained Imperial Infantrymen at this point. That's so lame. It's lame. That was a really weird audio glitch going on. No idea what that audio glitch is doing. Like there's a weird battle waterfall combo going on. My ears. Hopefully when coming out of the city it's, you know, gone. So we're gonna have to rest for a bit again, it seems like. Ooh. That Scots guy's still going strong. He's like the most recurring figure on this stream. Oh yeah, that's right. Get these soldiers. Soldiers, I have need of your help. Take all 3 of you. Welcome to the Hexter Squad. Hexter Squad never die. Speaking of that, I'll get back into some Apex once I'm, you know, done with these games I'm playing right now. Probably coming pretty soon. Probably even do it like, might be even the next stream possibly. It's not out of the realm of possibility. But I do want to get back to Apex. Yeah, took a hiatus for a couple of days. Playing Shadow of War and all that fun stuff. But we'll get back to it. No worries. Got anything good? Absolutely not. And this auxiliary armor is like slightly better than my stuff I'm wearing now. It's got 1 extra body armor. Wowzer. This infantry long gambeson has 1 more leg armor, and it weighs 1.1 unit less. Wow. But yeah. Nothing really crazy besides that. Get red dress. Can't even preview how I'd look with the red dress, so I'm definitely not buying it now. What the heck, man? Who dat? Master Cantor? Making a ruckus over there? I'm gonna jump at the fountain. I'm gonna take a bath. Don't mind me. Just taking a bath. Hold on. I gotta save this. I took another screenshot though, so I gotta save my other screenshot before I can save this one. Hold on momentarily. Ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Okay. But I think I'm probably done for today. Kind of short stream today, but I mean I could go on longer, but I want to get to make that video. One of the ideas are fresh in my head, you know, all that stuff, so you get less stream content, you get more video content. You know, it's a trade-off, ladies and gentlemen. But thanks for tuning in today. I've had a lot of fun playing Bannerlord Online. And I'm sure I'll be playing more still in my off time. We'll be making that video. And yeah. So, that being said, thank you all for tuning in today. Don't know when the next Bannerlord Online stream will be, but maybe sooner, maybe later, when there's a new update or something like that. I'm sure I'll definitely check this out when stream whatever new updates they have. If there's new content, I'll always be happy to check that out because I've become a fan of this mod. So yeah. But, I'll be seeing you all next time on the next Ancoblos stream. Follow me on Twitch to find out when it happens, or on Twitter, because I always make an announcement. But yeah, there you go. Bye bye. Bye to all of you. Trader man, I guess.